We're here with the final round. We have Josh Barlow against Thomas van Heerden, both players unbeaten. A bit of old versus the new. Mardu Pyromancer, the deck that nearly won the Pro Tour before the bans.
Oh, it won in my heart. It won in my heart.
To be fair, the matches I watched were more JD Thompson beating the opponent as opposed to the deck beating the opponent. Josh on the new sort of king of the hill for modern, Junt. A bit of a old deck that doesn't have Bloodbraid, or didn't have Bloodbraid before, was bad, now has Bloodbraid, seems good.
Seems fine, yeah. Give it some legs, give it Bloodbraid. Whose fault was that?
It was Deathrite's fault that it got banned.
Yeah, but there's like a value vial deck as well with oh no wait, that was the Huntmaster variant. Was it Shota? Was a Japanese guy that like dominated with Jund that year.
I don't remember.
Yeah, and Bloodbraid was just too good.
It was mainly Deathrite.
Deathrite into
Deathrite
Bloodbraid
was a mistake.
Unstoppable.
It's like, oh, I can play Deathrite in my deck? Okay, I'll play it. Oh, I can't? I should play Deathrite.
Splash for Deathrite.
Deathrite, one of the cards that was really, really not very good in standard. But pretty good.
Basically
in
unplayable
Legacy.
outside of using Ghost Quarter to like spin out a turn 2 Geralf's Messenger.
And Thomas off to the Thoughtseize start playing the first spell of the game. Josh's hand. I'm surprised he did not Thoughtseize on turn 1.
Should try and get this camera to
Okay,
focus
so
a
I
bit.
understand exactly why Josh did not Thoughtseize on turn 1. Because Thomas didn't Thoughtseizes on turn 1, Josh was like, okay, you might have Pyromancer, so I need to hold up Fatal Push. Thomas's hand is Colligan's Command times 2, Terminate, and then Lingering Souls. That is why he got rid of the Tarmogoyf. And Thomas going down to 17, Josh currently on 18. Thomas is getting this chance to sort of fetch the only white source in his deck in Sacred Foundry, so he can cast Lingering Souls. I think in this match, the Pyromancer deck might be slightly favored because Lingering Souls is such a huge card in the matchup. Giant traditionally not a deck that deals well with flyers. Josh is playing 2 Maelstrom Pulses mainboard though, which does nullify the effective tokens to some extent. Also the mainboard Liliana, the Last Hope, is also pretty strong.
Yeah, Bedlam Reveler does tend to not die to stuff though.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to deal with card.
Terminate or Pulse, really. Nothing else.
I don't actually think Josh is playing Terminate. He may play 1.
I think he's got a copy of Terminate.
Singleton copy. Josh does have one of his most valuable cards in the matchup in the form of... well, okay. Liliana of the Veil is a card that Thomas needs to sort of try and deal with. But Josh does have the Bloodbraid Elf in hand. More than likely going to discard Terminate. Thomas throws basic Swamp, going to flashback Lingering Souls after attacking Lily for 2. Lily going down to 2. Lingering Souls is flashed back. Just a confirmation on life totals, I think. Thomas is on 17 and Josh is still on 20. Thomas declining to play his basic land. He wants to discard it to the Lily when Lily pluses up again.
What else is he holding?
He is holding, I believe, Terminate and Collective Brutality? No, Terminate and Colligan's Command.
Very valuable card. I mean, I'd hold off on a land drop because he's got the double red. He can cast everything in his deck at this point.
So, Josh's best hit with this Bloodred Elf is going to be Maelstrom Pulse.
Josh just mentioned something about for the viewers at home, but I can't really hear what they're saying.
Blood Raid.
There it is.
Maelstrom Pulse, exactly.
Pulse! Winning!
And now I do believe Josh is in the driving seat, an active Liliana of the Veil.
Cheers, Thomas.
No hasters on his opponent's side. He's going to discard Fatal Push.
There goes the land. In with that. Okay,
So,
well, maybe he's probably going to eat that Qualcomm now.
It's probably going to be a 2-for-1. Thomas is going to kill Bloodred Elf and then just make him discard a card. Yeah, it's going to be Colligan's Command. Make you discard, kill Bloodred Elf. Then I'm going to... He's probably going to discard the Inquisition to the Liliana. Thomas may also be considering whether or not he should deal damage to Lily of the Veil. I don't think he
it's a
does.
good idea.
Thomas just
It's not killing her.
His opponent
That's real bad.
have a turn. This is a problem because now Thomas can't respond by making Josh discard a card. Lily plus Thomas discards Inquisition. It's a dead card at this point. Attack
Swing. Did you kill the ooze?
He can't kill
Why
the
it's small?
ooze because his opponent
green
does have a green up. It's
Oh,
an
okay,
overgrown
sure.
tomb.
Tom, considering taking the 3, he does. He goes down to 11.
Actually, it could be a... Okay, yeah. Ooze getting terminated. Thomas taking 3, so Thomas going down to 11. That must be an activation up there. So Josh should actually be on 18 then. If that is in fact an overgrown tomb, which it is.
Josh goes up a point in response to... Oh no, he doesn't. He just eats the lingering souls.
No, the Lingering Soul is already gone. I think he ate his own Tarmogoyf. No?
No, he didn't get in. I think there might have been 1 lingering souls in Thomas's yard, which he got rid of. But there was no life total change.
No, he ate the Colligan's Command out of Thomas's yard.
Okay.
And now Josh deciding, does Thomas have Lightning Bolt?
He's got Bolt and Terminate. How big is that, Lily? 2?
Yeah, it's on 2. But I'd rather kill Raging Ravine than Liliana at this point. That is the decision Josh has here, is do I wake up Raging Ravine? Does my opponent have Bolt?
Look, either way, Josh is going to be left with 2 things. So I terminate the Raging Ravine and
so
Bolt the Liliana.
Josh just attacking for 3, putting Thomas to 8. Which probably means he's going to cost the card in his hand. Yeah, it's a Bolt to Thomas. Thomas goes down to 5. And then he's going to plus up Liliana.
In response.
Kill both of your creature and your Lily. No, Lily goes down to 1.
Oh dear. Swing for 4.
Attack for 4. It's like the perfect opportunity to get Raging Ravine out of Bolt range. And now Thomas can't fetch with his Marsh Flats. What is the top deck? It is a Fatal Push, so he passes the turn back.
Fatal Push kills the Ravine. Oh no, he's done. He didn't feel like it.
There's just too many cards he dies to.
Yeah, Josh is probably just going to plus.
You also need to remember that this is going to be a super grindy match. You really want to get in a game 2 and a game 3.
Yeah. He might not have the time. He also could have, Revel off the top would have been great for Thomas.
So Josh looking at his sideboard automatically saying those 5 cards I'm not bringing in.
I think he needs the Damnation. I think he needs it. Yeah. It doesn't look like he's considering it, but he probably should put it in.
Thomas has an error with his deck list. It's probably wear and tear. We can't really get into that.
Quick look. Just gonna have a quick peek at what's wrong with Tom's deck list. Josh, on the other hand, probably gonna bring in.
Well, Josh is definitely bringing in Tireless Tracker, and he should probably bring in Anger of the Gods alongside Kitchen Finks, Grim Pyromancer, possibly Collective Brutality. Lily Lost Hope is also a pretty good card.
Bedlam Reveler spelled with a single L, not two. And that was probably the issue here. So now we can actually have a look at their deck lists if you guys want to have a quick look. Josh still debating about that
Damnation.
May
want, may not. Anger of the Gods is good enough, but maybe you just want that second effect. He is siding out some number of hand-aid spells.
And a Tarmogoyf.
Surprised he's siding out Tarmogoyf. I suppose it gets trumped pretty easily. He is on the draw this game.
Yeah, the lilies are basically gone from his deck.
I think in this sort of match, the Giant deck is a bit more of the controlling deck.
Yeah, it's a pity he doesn't have access to extra copies of Terminate, as that would be an all-star here. It's just sort of fine. Keep yourself alive against. Oh, the Hazaret's just gonna nuke you. That's terrible.
He has Lily of the Veil to sort of stop an
he did side out 3 of them.
Surprised to see Thomas actually mainboarding Hazard at the moment.
Well, it's a Bedlam Reveler deck, so.
The problem with the card is it's really bad against Path to Exile decks.
Yeah. Josh says, yeah, Treetop Village is good, but Raging Ravine is really good.
Thomas with a rather grindy hand. Josh with one of the better sideboard cards in the match. Nile Spellbomb.
Nice call comes.
And Thomas straight up getting his white source from the get-go. Young Pyromancer on turn 2. Does Josh have a removal spell in hand? He does not. Now he has to decide whether or not... I don't think he has double black in his hand either. So I think the correct play here is to maybe try and play Tarmogoyf and hope it sticks around. Yeah, Josh's mana base looking very awkward right now. Josh just going down to 17. Probably going to cost Tarmogoyf. Won't die. Actually, no. Will still die to Bolt. Only lands in the yard. Thomas casting Faithless Looting. Gets a 1/1.
That's pretty good.
The squad's 2 lands.
I like the new elemental tokens. I think those are the ones that came with Tilanali's Summoner in the latest set.
Thomas casting his second Young Pyromancer.
Oof, very swarmy.
Josh needs an untapped Black Source. He does not get it.
Does he have a pulse?
Unfortunately not.
Okay, he does have Bloodbraid. We're gonna have to IOK here. Just to try and grow that Goyf a little bit.
I think he IOKs first. He could also play Scavenging Ooze to try and get more creatures. He's going to actually crack the Spell Bomb.
Try and get the Black Source.
A Black Source.
It's not it. Also puts him behind on that Reveler cost and eats the Faithless Looting, which is pretty good.
And Thomas does have Reveler in hand.
Yeah.
Tarmogoyf is currently a
tiny
2/3.
Tiny. One of those things is an artifact though. The type that's pretty hard to get in the yard at the best of times. He's got a Lightning Bolt. Just gonna get a quick life total update from the floor judge.
And Josh has to realize here, Thomas most certainly has Colligan's Command. Otherwise, why would he?
Yeah, why is he swinging with both the pyros? Oh man, the value. He's gonna go 2.
So
kill
here's the
Goyf,
issue.
get that back.
Goyf shouldn't die here.
Yeah, it does.
Oh wait, it does because there's only 4 types. Sure.
And the Young Pyromancer is no longer in the graveyard.
Oh yes, because it goes back to hand.
Tricks.
And Josh's Black Source is not untapped.
That's 2/3. It goes to 4 toughness and then dies to the 2 damage.
Inquisition. Take Colligan's Command.
Josh considering going to game 3 here. No more call comes. Oh dear, that Reveler is, as the cool kids say, gonna clap a gat in Josh Barlow.
So do you bolt here, Don?
I don't know what he's gonna do.
Okay, he's casting his Scavenging Ooze.
Tom offers the trade? Yeah, he does.
Josh more than likely just going to block it.
He's just thinking about this quick. Yeah, offers the trade. He does have a backup Pyromancer in hand, which Josh knows about. I feel like Josh lets this one through. Maybe he eats a single elemental token because it's safe like that.
Yeah. Eat the elemental token. Take 3.
No, he wants the trade.
Okay. I can see that. Rather get rid of all the Young Pyromancers.
Yeah, he's got a bolt in hand, able to deal with the Young Pyromancer.
Well, he has a Lily as well, so he gets to deal with more than just the Young Pyromancer.
Land Bloodbraid. He's got untapped red. He's also got a Bloodbraid elf. Do we cast it?
Cast Lily.
Oh, that is strong. I didn't think about that. That is exceptionally good here.
The quicker the Lily ticks up, the harder it is for Thomas to win the game.
He does have Bedlam Reveler very quickly, though. He's sitting on
next turn, basically.
7 out of 8. Bolt 1?
May as well bolt 1.
Yeah.
Josh goes down.
Lily shrinks.
Lily shrinks by 1.
Ah, such a silly card. The protection mode gives her additional loyalty. Absolutely silly. Up. Probably. I don't think you get the randomness out of the way first. It makes very little difference which way Josh sequences this turn. It just wants to. I think he's debating whether it's the collective brutality or the blood braid.
It's actually a Bob, or not a Bob. Lily.
He should have ticked up first.
Sack his other Lily. Minus Lily, maybe? No, plus up Lily, obviously. Make his go for a bit bigger if he gets one.
He's going to get the top word back.
Get back, Tom Gove.
Or the ooze.
I think Tom Gove is slightly more relevant against Bedlam Reveler at the moment.
Yeah, it blocks well. That can also get big, though. See, if Tom doesn't get an instant or sorcery now, then the Scavenging Ooze can reliably keep him. Okay, Tom's on 8 out of 8. Nothing but lands. And it's... I mean, even when you say it out loud, it's going to be a 6 mana, 3/4 prowess, draw 3 cards. I'll take it. I take it, hey? Good rate. I take that any day of the week. Another one. 2/3.
Untap. Well, unfortunately, he did draw land.
He needed the land to cast it, though.
No, I mean an additional land with his Bedlam Nibbler. Josh going 9 to 13.
Yeah. Josh has another Blood Braid in hand. Good.
He nearly wants to top deck a land here.
Just attack with the Blood Braids, both of them. Draw for turn. Another Blood Braid. It's raining.
Plus up, Lily.
I think you see how he blocks first. I play the second Blood Braid, swing with both, and then, you know, depending on what happens. I mean, he's probably not going to block. So whether you swing first or not. He's got Bob, Pulse, Lingering Souls? What?
No, that's a Scavenging Ooze.
Scavenging Ooze. Sorry, the foiling on that made my head spin a little bit.
There is a reason to not
up.
Well, to up first. Okay. Before, well, to not attack at least.
Yeah, I don't think there's too much difference. Swing. No blocks.
I think, yeah, he should have probably cost the Bloodbraid first in case he hits a bolt, because then he can kill the Bedlam Nibbler. But he's going to cost 2 creatures instead.
Keeps it green up?
Yep,
keeps it
green up.
Okay, so the Collective Brutality is not quite good enough to kill the Scavenging Ooze here.
But it is good enough to kill Bob. And he gets to discard another card.
I feel like I want to deal with the... Yeah, sure. Maybe swing first. See what happens. How big's the Lily? She shrunk previous turn, so she's actually within Bedlam Reveler range.
So he's gonna Brutality, kill Bob,
and duress you.
Show
double blood braid, Elf. Thomas absolutely appalled at how gross Josh's hand is.
Plays land, shocks. Lingering Souls, flashback.
Don't
Lingering
feel
Souls.
good. Click, click. Double prowess trigger.
Attack to 6.
Smash. She should explode into a fine red mist.
I think
if my calculations are correct.
He just jumps. Jumps and eats a young Pyro. Because the Lily's going to be important taking out the spirits.
Yeah. And if you protect her well enough, she can always get the Scavenging Ooze back later. Yeah, the Liliana definitely represents considerably more value than the Scavenging Ooze does at this point. Over a long game, that is. Although Thomas did just get a big swing with the double Lingering Souls there.
I think what Josh is considering is Lily might die to the 3 leftover souls anyway.
He's got Bloodbraid Elf in hand,
which he needs to get exactly in move as well.
So we swing with all 6 power, right? Putting Thomas effectively on a 2-turn clock unless he blocks, which means that there's going to be less than 3 souls left anyway.
Sure. Block a Reveler, eat a young Pyro in your yard. Okay, Lily
just dies. Okay.
Eat young Pyro. Gain a life. Go up to 14.
He obviously wants to close this game out a bit faster than that.
He top decked the land. Plays
Bloodbraid time. It's a bolt. Bolt face? Bolt soul, okay.
Attack for 9.
Sure. I play the land first.
Well, it's a tap land, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, sure. Swing, swing, swing. Triple block. Yeah.
Double block a BBE.
Okay.
Block a Scoos.
Sure.
Take 3.
Scavenging Ooze is fine, just rolling over the soul.
I don't know if you really want to play land because you could top deck Colligan's command. But
let's just see what's
that's probably just checking what's left.
I would start getting those sorceries out just if there were no creatures.
Top deck's a bolt.
Very good.
Josh making the correct decision not
to just leaving that green up because it's still vulnerable to lightning bolt there, which is exactly what Thomas drew. So yeah, good call. Just BBE his face in.
Overgrown Tomb is the land. Okay, never mind. Third Bloodbraid Elf.
Into Bob. Healthy life total and a Scavenging Ooze online, so...
And he gets to fetch forest with this land.
One, two, three. Are there 3 creatures in graveyards here?
No, there are only 2. Tarmogoyf and a second Pyro.
There's nothing there.
No, there's another Pyro in his yard.
Oh, sure, I see it behind the lands.
And a Tarmogoyf in Josh. Oh no, there's a Bloodbraid as well.
Yeah, sure. So he can swing with.
He's waking up the
No, he's just going wide and around.
Have a bolt or die. That's what he's saying. Kills.
Bolt and die. Block die. I think Tom life total might have been a bit lower than that.
Probably
because he's just
6.
over this. But let me just see. I did have an update at some point. Nah, didn't get anything from the floor judges there.
And our winner today is Josh.
Yeah, Josh Barlow taking this very convincingly. John is back.
Thought he was going to struggle against the Scapeshift deck.
Yeah.
He ended up winning it, and then because he played better in that match, he got rewarded in this match.
Cool. Well, that's the day. Josh Barlow into the finals. And you can always check out the rest of the standings on www.mtgportal.co.za. Thanks for joining us. We will see you next week.